So hi guys, today I'm just gonna talk about what I learned today. Actually, I'm trying to implement the degen system for my business because I'm trying to start a business, and I really feel that the flexibility and the speed is really important, and I really want to reduce the communication between the designer and the front end engineer. And front end engineer is me, so to reduce this communication, of course, you have to communicate well or those kind of things, but I think the soft if there's something design system, it will be more nicer, because like design system, it's just the library that it's just the I don't know how to define the design system. It's just a system or software that it's not really defined as software. It's just the system that have characteristics of the company. It has the the design characteristics of the company, and based on that characteristics, and engineer implement this kind of core design into their code, and moreover, these designs are already made up by library that can use in web application or the Android application or those kind of it. So that's kind of really big software, really important software, I really guess. So the thing, and I think it is, and so there's I'm reading those kind of things that how to name it is tokens. But what I really felt was so uh, in the design system there's something else tokens. So what is tokens? So tokens is just like it's just the really definite and specific like the value inside the atoms. So atoms is the component, molecules are the component, and the page are the component, and the design token is the really key value to make design to make these atoms, which gonna be button, right? And the button has gonna be the colors of it, the primary, secondary, and tertiary, and the even color has this color. There are a lot of colors, right? And the design system is the one who trying to make this value and let designer have to use it. And the language and the big three is color typography and iconography and those kind of things. And so I'm reading the documents of his. I think this guy is kind of really good, Nathan Curtis, like design system consultant, and and the interesting I saw is they define their tokens using YAML. The reason why they define as a YAML rather than JSON is using a YAML is really read friendly. So we can just read it by properties, not properties. It's really easy to use, and we can just use the YAML to JSON library to convert it, and after that you can use some kind of library to convert into web or less or stylus or XML and those kind of things. And so right now what I'm trying to do is, so this is what I'm doing after looking at this kind of thing. First, I define some kind of tokens into YML, and then use node script to run it, and it converts into JSON of it. And after that, use star dictionary. Is a library that star dictionary that able to transform into CSS, which is for the web app, and XML for the Android. And after that, we're just gonna try to implement this as CSS into our more, because after token is gonna be atomic buttons, right? We're gonna implement with the buttons, and after that we're gonna implement more bigger component based on that. So to make it happen, making the core token stuff is really fundamental thing. Of course, we're just gonna use Storybook and with the Figma, but before that, we're just gonna I'm just gonna implement this YAML first. So if you look at here, so this is a script. So what it does, of course, is gonna be, it reads the tokens data. Here's tokens. I know this is not really good for the structure, but I'm just gonna trying to refactor after making a fundamental thing. So if you look at the data of it, there's a bunch of orders of which represent some kind of sorry, some kind of data representation, which is YML, and this one resort to YML and change it into JSON. So if you run it, you're gonna create like this. So the reason why I don't wanna, so the reason why specifying JSON is really, how to say, really hard is because YML is more easy to see. I mean, it is really easy. Reduce, type, and put one of it. After putting JSON, I know it's kind of like similar thing, but I believe that this YML is much more easy to see. I mean, like easy to understand. And I know there's literally no big difference of it, but I still believe it. But if I don't think YML is not good enough, I'm just gonna try to put the JSON of it. Put the JSON on it, and I think I'm trying to put the ESLint for the constructing this kind of naming convention. So after that, I use this star dictionary. It's just building it. If they're building it, we're just gonna able to make the token CSS. After token CSS, I'm just this is like just variable, bunch of value of it. After making it, I'm just gonna reuse it in this part, in primitive components. Not this, into components, physical component, or the theme of it. I think making theme is more valuable than putting it here. So after that, after making the basic tokens of it, I'm planning to make a theme of it. After you implement the theme, I'm just gonna check if this component is working. After that, I'm just gonna check in the storybook. After storybook, I'm just gonna check if the Figma Connect is working. So I think this is it. I don't know if this is the right choice because this is my first time making a design system. I literally don't know how to do it. I'm just reading just a bunch of blogs, understands, and read and ask ChatGPT to make a code that is not really code. Yeah. So I think this is it. So have a nice day. Goodbye. See you next time.